Hey guys, long time no see. I am SanaticStarcraft. I know you missed me, but I missed you too. We're going to be going against Mewtwo at 3118 points in the division, whatever. If we scroll down, I'm actually right here. What do you know? I noticed that after the game, and I was like, oh my god, he's in my division. Props, man, props. So we're going to be going against this dude over here. And we're going to be going against me over here. And I actually haven't played this map in like ages. And I haven't done a map in this, or a cast in this map for ages. So why not? I played it and yeah, whatever. So I was right about GSL. Freaking General got rolled, bitch. Marine King Prime for the win. That guy is actually legit. And he looks hotter, not gonna lie. Man crush on her. So pylon on the low ground for Mewtwo. And there's actually a variety of things he can do. Well, I really have two choices right now. I can either 15 hatch or pool first, and the rest of the builds don't really matter. So we'll see what he's gonna do here pretty soon. Scouting here first. Oh, you're wrong. Well, I'm gonna scout here and here with my overlord and drone. So I'm gonna find him and go see what he is up to. I haven't cast in a while, man. I don't even know what to say. 14 gas coming up for me. Oh, my tournament registration is closed today. I believe it was today. Yeah, I think it was today. Might have been tomorrow. But we should be seeing some games out of that pretty soon, and they should be pretty exciting. There's lots of high-level players. They're not like the people you see in GSL, because obviously they're in Korea, and my tournament's in the North American servers, so no Koreans, no Idris, because he's at GSL, no, just a lot of really ladder people with really high points and really good ratios, actually. So he's actually pulling 3 probes here, and he's stacking up so much minerals right now. That tells me he wants to do a pylon into Nexus build, and that is exactly what he is going to do. So Nexus, pylon into Nexus, and then a forge right after. Do I know that? Yes, I do spot that. While I'm going his build right now is like mega ultra greedy economical, whatever you want to call it, but he's got that out there. He's got that expansion earlier than me as a Zerg, and it's already like halfway done right now. And he's blocking my expansion actually, so he wants to get ahead, obviously. He wants to play a macro game and stay ahead in the macro game. He doesn't want me to expand, and he wants to expand really early. Pylon is going to complete right here, and I want to get this expansion. I have 300 minerals now, so I'm going to have to break this down before I can lay that down, though. So he's actually looking in a pretty good spot right here. There's 2 cannons, so if I try any roach bust, both the cannons can actually attack the roaches. Gateway coming up as well. 2 Nexus this early, he can chroma boost so much probes. His economy is going to be really sweet here. Harvester's 16 to 17 right now. And we'll see him get ahead of me unless I do something fast, do something tricky. Because the build I want is actually, So speed is about to complete here, and I'm gonna run up the ramp here, do a quick run by, trying to block him with the probe. Too late. Only 2 Zerglings in there, but 2 Zerglings, you guys have no idea how much 2 Zerglings can do. 1 probe down and just run away. This is to block him, stop him from mining. Pick a probe when you can, but your main goal is to stop him from mining. And he has nothing that can chase these Zerglings. Zerglings are so fast. Another probe, so 2 probes down already. These Zerglings have made way over their worth. Droning up meanwhile, so this is me trying to get ahead of him in the macro game. And even if there's a Zealot here, not careful there. I was macroing back at my base, so I lost 1 Zergling by accident. But I did stop a lot of mine time. I killed 2 probes. Just trying to run away here. And it didn't do too much damage, but it stopped mining quite a bit, and I killed 2 probes. It wasn't too bad. The Zergling does go down there. Maybe I should have kept it in the corner to regen some HP before I went in again. But right now I have droned up a lot, and I'm at 29 to 24. So although he went that early Nexus, his economy actually isn't that much better. He probably still has a slight lead, but I'd say the gap isn't too big right now, because he did have to invest in some defense. 2 zealots. And now he's starting to chroma boost his probes out, so there you have it. Lots of drones for me. Only drones coming out for me. No more anything. There's plenty, loads of drones right now. I need lots of larvae. I have lots of minerals. I can't even spend them fast enough. Scouting with this probe here, seeing what I'm up to. And he'll see a lot of drones at my expansion. This is almost saturated. And a lot of drones at my main. So he's going to know that I've droned up and I don't plan for a Zergling run by, a Roach all in. Anything like that. He still sees me on hatchery tech, in fact, so that is actually really good scouting information. Leaves me feeling pretty comfortable to just chrome boost plenty and tons of drones out. Stargate coming down over here in this position. It's kind of a funky, weird position, because if I ran a plane up here, I'm pretty sure I would see that. Another pylon. What else is being laid down here? Another Stargate. 2 Stargates, so this could be troublesome. Layer coming out for me now. Fully saturated. Pretty fully saturated. Roach Warren coming down just in case. Not going to make any roaches though. Third base here. Why? Because I felt like it. Really. Because I felt like it. Normally I like my third base up here, but I don't know why. Once this layer comes up, I should be doing something. Meanwhile, back at his base, he is making 4 gates. He has 4 gateways and 3 Stargates, I believe. No, 2 Stargates, 4 gateways. Oh my god. Another cannon coming up for him as well. I'm on 3 bases though, so I've actually stayed ahead of him this whole macro game, although he tried to attempt to be ahead of me at the macro game. But he failed at it, so whatever. I don't know what he's going yet, though. And if I see a mass warp gate push, I will be forced to dump out a lot of roaches. But for now, my plan is to go Mutas. Mutaling, I think, is an awesome composition. This is saturated now, by the way. Just a group of Zerglings. And I will spot this Void Ray with the tower. I will spot both the Void Rays. So my reactions right now are he's going Stargate with 2 bases, so this should be a pretty air-heavy composition, but he has Void Rays, and what am I making? Mutas. So this should be pretty good if I can last long enough for the Spire to not get sniped and just get, as you can see here, I can make like 11 Mutas right now. A Spore coming down at each expansion as well to protect me a little bit. Zerglings can't do anything, obviously. I have made the queens, though. My reaction when I saw those was to make a bunch, or not a bunch, but just like a few extra queens. And 4 queens against 2 Void Rays. It's going to be pretty good. This queen actually has a ton of energy from missing decks. Trying to take down a queen here. Just 2 queens against 2 Void Rays. Other 2 queens are going to come up here. Transfuse coming down. Both these Void Rays are really low, and that Void Ray actually overextended itself to the Spore and took tons of damage. So 1 Void Ray down from him. 2 more Void Rays are on the way, and right now I kind of have a grin on my face going like, I just have a lot of Mutas right now, and if you only have Void Rays, you're going to get smashed, man. So I'm waiting for his Void Rays to group up. I do see him grouping up over here, so I'm going to bring my Mutas over here. 3 free Void Rays, what do you know? The looking pretty terrible, man. Another Void Ray and another Void Ray. So 4 or 5 Void Rays down. That's a ton of resources actually. He's gonna make a ton of photon cannons. How many does? 3 photon cannons there, and 2 photon cannons here. Gonna come in with these Mutas to harass a little bit. I am pretty mineral heavy though, so I'm gonna want these geysers running. I want to drone up this base as well, so I'm gonna have 3 fully saturated bases. And I know I'm in a pretty good position here. Taking out a pylon, hoping to power that seeing that, I already know that he's transitioning into Phoenix, which is what he actually needs to do. But Phoenix aren't too good. They are good against Mewtwo's, but Mewtwo's, if you have a lot of them, it can still be pretty tough. Phoenix are not cheap either. 150 to 100, so they're actually expensiver than Mewtwo's. So right now I'm just trying to deny his third. I did see him break down these rocks, so I am going to expect him to take this as his third, because he did wall in his front pretty much here. Stalkers can't go through there. I am expecting him to come here and then slowly come here and just push me through here. Lots of meters though, grabbing another base here as well. And yeah, here he is. I see that probe, and I thought the probe was building a Nexus, but it was building a pylon. Probably a Nexus after, but I am expecting him to grab a base there. Lots of Zerglings. Observer coming down for him. This base is like oversaturated even. This base is saturated. 3 fully saturated bases. How much drones? 83. My income is just superb compared to his. Man, the vocabs get superb. Man, it's like a grade 3 word. Anyways, lots of Phoenix coming out for him. 2-gate Phoenix looks like. He's probably boosting him out like crazy because he sees how much meters I have. Sentries and Stalkers are good for Mewtwo's as well, especially that Guardian Shield is heck. It's hell for Mewtwo's. The bouncing just does like no damage. I'm trying to unpower that again, but 3 pylons up here will keep that powered. And here is Phoenix. I've twice the Mewtwo's in his Phoenix, and like he's not doing too well against my Mewtwo's. Like theoretically, he can kite my Mewtwo's, and my Mewtwo's would never be able to attack them, but that's not the case. Nobody's reactions are too good at that, but you can have good reactions. Not saying that everybody is like slow. So expecting him to get that third base here. I do spot this base, so I know he's not getting that third. He might get this third, but I am expecting him to come here, so I'm going to break down the rocks. Overlord here does spot a huge push, and lots of Stalkers, lots of Sentries, but Mewtwo, I have just so much more. My macro's been ahead the whole game. He has killed a lot of Overlords though, that's kind of annoying. Corruptor's going to be coming out the deal. I'm going to engage with nice force field, blocking off a lot of Zerglings, but these Mewtwo's are just grabbing them. I don't even know how to describe this, they're like destroying everything. Look, Phoenix are getting crushed. Phoenix are good against Mewtwo's, but Phoenix getting crushed. These Mewtwo's, I still have like 2 rows, so that's actually not too bad. And I can just do max pretty easily as long as my larger counts. Okay, 3 Corruptors, weapons 2 for air, almost complete, tons of Zerglings flooding in, and this attack should be held off, and I'm on 5 base while he is just completing his 3rd pretty soon here. Overlord. Okay. Sniping off a lot of Zealots. These Zealots are actually really annoying. They kill lots of Zerglings. You want to get rid of those. Pick what you can. He's going to have to remake his Phoenix Ball again. He only has 4 now, and those Mewtwo's just destroyed. And all I need is a couple of Corruptors for the Phoenix, and I should be okay. Phoenix do like no damage to Corruptors, man. This is just insane. Getting mined out. It should transfer pretty soon to like this base or this base. There they go. Probably should have transferred more. Just the Mewtwo lane composition right now. I want lots of upgrades. That's the one thing I've been neglecting this game. Upgrades. I have 0 upgrades for ground. I do have two weapons, 2 air weapons for my Mewtwo's, which would do lots of damage. It actually helps a lot. Mewtwo's are meant to do damage. Make them deal so much damage so your enemy starts crying. Lots of cannons around this Nexus here. It's pretty formation too, going through at each corner and everything. And then coming here, Zerglings are just tons of Zerglings just flying, flooding in here. Stalkers used to be so crafty against Zerglings, man. Mewtwo's, Corruptors in the front too, tanking the field. He is in some big trouble right now. 3rd base is onwards. What was I gonna say? Right, his 3rd base is gonna die. He has no 3rd anywhere. I'm on 5 bases. He just got out macroed hardcore, dude. 78 drones to 54. He doesn't really even need any more drones to saturate because he is mined out on both bases. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So stay tuned for some tournament games that I'm going to cast. It should start pretty soon. I don't know when I want to start it exactly, but it should come pretty soon. Stay tuned, and I am going to be leaving now.